What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another Guilty Gear Strive video. This time we're going to be taking a look at tier lists. So yeah, basically I'm just giving my opinions on who I think is good, who I think isn't that good, and just overall my experiences of the game itself. I won't be taking too much influence from other people's tier lists, maybe a little bit, but for the most part I'll be doing from my own experience. Otherwise it would just be like everybody else's tier list, which would be no fun. So with all that said, guys, before we get started with the video, if you guys want to do me a quick favor and click that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and be on the lookout for more Guilty Gear Strive content. I'm going to be uploading a combo video with Chipp. However, this combo video will be structured a little bit differently, not like usual combo videos, so I hope you guys will enjoy that when it comes out and look forward to it. And also I'll be uploading some more Guilty Gear Strive content videos with my friend. We recorded a couple matches. It'll be pretty funny. Hope you guys will enjoy that too when it comes out. Hopefully it'll come out by this weekend, but stay on the lookout for that. But with all that said and out of the way, guys, let's get started. So first character I'm going to be looking at is Soul Bad Guy. So Soul Bad Guy, right off the bat, he's going to go into A tier. Soul is in A tier because he's really good overall. He's strong, good normals, great combo potential, or just great combos in general. Great abilities. I mean, Vortex, man, just super good. Just goes under freaking projectiles and just uppercuts them. Super good. Unga Bunga, you know, how everyone calls them, Unga. Any bungas. But yeah, I wouldn't put him in S tier because from my own experience, each time I fought a Soul, it was never overwhelming. I never was overwhelmed to the point where I'm like, this character needs to be nerfed, or this character is broken, you know, I hate this character. It was never to that point. I just think he's very good, and we've each Soul I fought, it was very good matches. I think maybe a couple of times just Soul just completely wiped the floor with me, but that was like 5 matches out of 100, so I can't really base my judgment off that. But that's where I would put Soul. I think he's just really good. Good enough to be on A tier, so that's definitely where I'm putting him. I'm not putting him any higher, not putting him any lower. He's A tier. Next we have Kai. Kai now might get some hot takes, controversialness from this. He is going to be an S tier. I think he's an S tier because he has, surprisingly, I know these two characters' personalities are like, he's really aggressive and Kai's a little more relaxed personality wise, but in terms of fighting wise, Kai is very overwhelming. He's very overwhelming because once he knocks you down and he gets you with his heavy fireball, you gotta just guess, and hopefully you guess right on what he's gonna do. Is he gonna go under for a low attack and get you off of that, or is he gonna do an overhead? What is he gonna do? Who knows? But you gotta keep up the pressure and you gotta use a lot of tension to push block them away. So he does make you use a bit of tension. He also has just good normals overall. He, like the game says, he's an almighty all-rounder. So he's just good at everything. He's good at combos. He has good projectiles. He has good reach. He's got an overhead. Well, actually, it's not an overhead anymore. But he's got a really good DP, a really good dragon punch, uppercut, whatever you want to call it. And overall, he would just overwhelm you to no end. He's very frustrating to fight against sometimes, especially if it's a good Kai. However, Kai is not character carried. He's a character that I would say is 50% the character is the reason why you won, and 50% you won because of your own skill. He can't be character carried because I fought some Kais that are just don't know what to do with him, even though he's the character that, you know, everybody knows how to play. You have to be somewhat good with him and somewhat know what you're doing to win. So that's where I would put him in S tier. Even though, like, you need to know what to do with him. And unlike Soul, he's Unga Bunga. Kai just overall has a better overwhelming presence, in my opinion. Next we have Mei. Now Mei, I'm gonna go ahead and put in A tier right off the bat. Mei is really good, really great normals, great damage. If she gets you with a counter hit, dude, you're done. You're just gonna get dolphined to no end all the way to the corner, or just juggled and just fucking destroyed. She will obliterate your health bar like in seconds. And also her Orca super, whatever you want to call it, is really good because it goes up, hits you once, and then it goes back down. Even if you block it or jump over it, you gotta watch out for that second hit, because that will throw you off, and it's killed me many times. Every time I think, oh, I just jumped over it, and I land right behind her, I still get hit because of the splash damage. Not only that, but her other super with her big whale, where she just throws a big whale at you, is really good too because it covers the whole screen. And then she has a pretty good overall abilities. and just overall an overwhelming presence as well, and just good range. Speaking of range, we got Axel next. Now Axel, I would put him in A tier as well. He's very good. I was gonna put him in S tier, but then I thought about it and I'm like, you know what? I fought a couple Axels here and there, and none of them truly overwhelmed me or made me just pissed, or just none of them really showed me anything. Like I said, this is going off my own experience. I know the freaking title says the true Guilty Gear tier list, but come on, that's just satire. But anyway, yeah, Axel is very good. Great range. Can get you in some pretty nasty combos, especially if he counter hits you, and he can juggle you pretty well. And then his one vision, of course, basically uses free damage and free hit. Especially if he activates one vision, you are basically gonna have to block everything, because if you throw out something, boom, one vision, Zawardo, and you are stuck and you can't do anything. Or if he hits you, boom, one vision. You have no choice but to block, because if you don't block, he will just activate that. You can be quick and try to slightly inch your way in, you know, throw out an attack quickly or run quickly and then block, you know, because other than that, he's gonna get you. I did not know you could block this move until I actually fought him and someone used it on me and I blocked it. Or somebody, I think I fought somebody with Axel and they blocked it, and I figured it out, like, okay, you can block this move, so it's not completely broken. So that's where I would put Axel. He is in A tier. Next up, we got Chipp. Chipp, I'm gonna go ahead and put in C tier. He's the character I use the most. He's my favorite character in Strive right now. Of course, if Scene gets in, that'll change. But Chipp, I like them a lot, but I'm gonna put him in C tier because, to be quite honest, he is not worth the effort. He is worth the effort, especially if you like stylish combos. However, if you're just trying to win, you're better off using a character like Kai or freaking Soul. But if you like trying and you actually like earning your win, no offense to the Kai and Soul mains out there, you will use Chipp. Chipp is fast, really overall pretty good overwhelming presence. He can rush you down pretty quickly. But the thing that he lacks is combo variety. He does have a lot of different combos. That's not, I'm saying, not to say that he doesn't have, you know, different combos. What I mean by combo variety is that I should word it differently. His combos aren't consistent. So if he crouch slashes you into a crouch heavy slashes you and then alpha blade diagonally up towards you, from that you could follow up, if you're in the right positioning, with a light kick and then air dash forward into another light kick, Roman cancel, and then do whatever you want from there. However, it's not always going to work. Each time he alpha blades you, depending on how far you were from them when you did the up slash or the downwards heavy slash, he will put you in a position where it's not always going to be consistent. The one thing I do wish they would give him is more combo paths, like make things connect to where you couldn't do it before, because a lot of his combos don't really do that much damage, and you need a lot of tension to do really good combos, especially the wall running up, the run wall combos. You need tension for that. You can't just hit him up into the wall and then do a wall run off of that and keep hitting him up. Maybe you can, because maybe I haven't found it, but from what I saw and I labbed him a lot, I couldn't do it. I could not find a single wall combo without using Roman cancel, which I feel like that's this thing they highlighted the most, and I think that's something that you should be able to do without Roman cancel, or at least maybe not like to that extent, but like a little, like a couple of hits maybe before you have to wall break, because other than that, you just got to use your meter for that, and it's just annoying, you know. I feel like that's something that they just need to change up. His health pool is fine. Like, his health pool is fine. He should have that little bit of health. It doesn't matter if he gets Potemkin grabbed twice and dies, like, even though it's super freaking annoying. It doesn't matter, because he's really fast and he has overwhelming presence when he gets you in the corner. But I do recommend that they give him more combo paths, and just make his combos more consistent. Like, make it actually connect with other things, because other than that, like, he's really got nothing. Like, you just hit him a couple times and he's dead. Like, his health pool is right now is not, it's an issue because of what he lacks. But if he gets the ability to connect things easier, and, you know, allow things to hit, you know, easier, and, you know, make his wall run combos a little bit easier to do, maybe not easier to do, but just Make it so you could do it without using tension or something. It'll make up for his lack of health. Right now, I think he's worse than he was in Rev 2, in my opinion. He feels much better than he does in Rev 2, but he is overall worse, if that makes any sense. But enough about Chipp. Let's go to Potemkin. Potemkin automatically right off the bat S tier. Whoops, S tier. He's really good, really good. You just basically gotta wait for your opponent. You gotta play the waiting game, baby. You wait for your opponent to come at you, or you literally just rush him down with your freaking charge attack and get him like that, and you command grab him from halfway across the screen, and he kills you. That's about it. That's all you gotta do with Potemkin. His hitbox for his command grabs are just godlike. He can. Sometimes it feels like, okay, he's not gonna hit me from this range. Oh, he grabs you anyway. He does not care. He will break the laws of physics and grab you from across the fucking universe. He will make a portal with his fist and grab you. I don't know, but he's very, very strong. Very strong to the point where it's just very annoying. But that's where I would put Potemkin S tier. Faust I would put in B tier. I'm gonna put Faust in B tier because one, I haven't fought many Fausts, but the ones I did were really good. And the reason why I put him in B tier and why not A with the rest of the trio up there is because even though I fought very good Fausts, they weren't just one Faust I thought that was really overwhelming, but that was when I got up all the way to the celestial god tier level. I got up there and I lost like twice. I won once and then I lost right off the bat afterwards against the Faust. And the reason why I put him up there is because one, he's pretty good at keeping you at bay. His RNG is it's random, of course. However, it favors him more now. I've noticed his RNG favors him more. He gets more of the meteors. He gets more little helpers. He just overall gets good items. And one of his best items is his Afro item, because it makes your hitbox a lot bigger, which makes it easier for him to hit you, which makes it easier for him to combo you. So overall, I would say he's in B tier because he is good, but he's not good enough to the point where this character is really fucking annoying, really freaking broken, and I just don't want to deal with him. Those characters belong to up here. A. These are the characters that are really freaking annoying and you just don't want to deal with right here. Millia is A tier, another character you don't want to deal with that is really annoying. She isn't annoying like freaking these guys up here as much, but she's good because she's fast and she has the fastest air dash in the game, and she can combo you to no end. Her combos are the combos I want for Chipp. Her combos are sick. Chipp's combos are sick too, but they only work in certain conditions and they're not consistent. Unlike Chipp, her combos are consistent and she has big enough hitboxes and a smaller window to do them. And they just do a lot of damage overall. She's really fast. She has good normals, good abilities overall that are really good to get in. Her little surfboard hair ability, her little spinning wheel moon ability that just narrows in on you and combo off of it as well. And she gets you to the wall pretty quick. And she has a combo where she could switch you up. She could switch your positioning. So if you are on one side, I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone can do this because of Roman cancel, but I don't think she needs Roman cancel to do this. I think she can only do it off counter hit though, because I've had it done to me. She hits you and then she'll like run under you really quickly and then combo you to the other side, and it's really good. It's really good, especially if you just want to, you know, switch positioning. Because if you're aggressing on her and she gets a counter hit off of you and she can switch up the game real quick by hitting you to the other side, it's game over for you. Because her, you know, aggressive assault is pretty freaking good. Next is Zato. Now Zato is going to be an A tier. The reason I don't put him in S tier is because his little baby, his little boo boo baba poopy diaper baby Eddie dies in one hit. Basically, he dies in one hit, and that's really freaking annoying for Zato players because, like, I mean, you just hit him and you can just kind of go in on him. I mean, of course he has moves to keep you away, and you know he could fly around until Eddie comes back. But the thing is, once you hit him, you can kind of just go to town on him. However, though, if you're fighting a good Zato player, they won't use Eddie willy-nilly. They will wait, and they will be patient, and they will be smart, and they will know when to use Eddie, and they will know when to hit you. And if they hit you, you're fucking done, because they will pressure you to no end. They will literally go in on you. You'll hear this. Once you hear that, you get the spikes going up, and it's scary, bro. It's scary. I want to run away. Like, I do not want to deal with that, because you hear the, and you just you're like, oh shit. It's like the Jaws theme from freaking Jaws, and you just, oh shit, you know, it's scary. Not only that, you try to jump in on him. Ah, sorry, bro. His giant ass frog is gonna get you off the air and just destroy you and just kill you. And just, yeah, he's just godlike at pressure. Really good. But he's not character carried. He's like 20% character, 80% skill. And because he's a very technical character. Good Zato players, at least. I would say he's 20% character, 80% skill. You really need to know what you're doing with Zato if you want to make it, if you want him to be an A tier. Otherwise, if you don't know what you're doing with Zato and you don't know how to play him, he's going to be like down here. Maybe not down here, maybe like B, down here. But anyway, next character is Ramlethal. Ramlethal, I was originally going to put an A, but I changed my mind because towards the end of the beta, I fought more Ramlethals. And I didn't have an issue with them before, but then I started noticing, her freaking swords push me back, even if I'm blocking. And that's an issue, because if you're even slightly close to the corner, you get hit by one sword that pushes you back. You try to run in on her, she will either just counter you, or she will throw out another sword and it'll pin you to the wall. And when those things pin you to the wall, originally the way they designed it were to, you either have to go pick up your swords, or they come back to you. So what happens when you pin someone to the wall? You run up to them, you collect your sword, and you combo them to no ends. You combo them to oblivion, into the fucking shadow realm. So yeah, that's pretty annoying. But other than that, yeah, she has really good normals with her sword at least. And, you know, even without her swords, like, the only way to really beat her is if she uses her swords willy-nilly and you dodge them both. You don't want her to get near that. You try to be as aggressive as possible, and you don't let her get past you. You got to gatekeep those swords. Make sure that she's not getting anywhere near them, alright? You got to gatekeep the fuck out of them and make sure she does not get anywhere near them. Otherwise, you're dead. Because she's really good with those goddamn swords, man. And then she can also shoot out her big-ass laser and Roman cancel off of that shit and mix you the fuck up. And just get you. Shout out to Sonic Fox for coming up with that shit. I saw him. I follow him on Twitter, so I saw his little post about that shit. It was pretty cool. Next person is going to be Leo. Leo, bada bing, bada boom, S tier. Leo is S tier because he is the definition of Unga. He's a gorilla. He will literally just grab you with his giant, girthy gorilla grip and kill you. He has like one command grab actually, so he won't really grab you. More so, he'll slap you with his gorilla swords and just fuck you up and just completely spank your booty. But anyway, yeah, Leo is very good. He has everything. He's a balanced character, even more so than Kai. He's a counter. He has a stance change. He has mix-ups. He can run past you. He can run in front of you. He can mix you up. I already said that. He can projectile hit you, and he has a slow projectile, so he can run behind it. He is a DP that even if you miss it, chances are you'll get hit by it again because you try to punish him. Nope, you're gonna get hit because of the second part of it. So yeah, overall he has like everything: counter, DP, projectile, mix up, overheads, everything. He has everything you can ask for in a character like Leo, in a balanced character. Everything. Next character is going to be Nago, and he is going to be in B tier. I used to think he was in A tier, S tier, because I thought he was really fucking busted. But I fought my friend, and he was whooping my ass with Nago, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, why can't I just even hit this guy? And I'm like, I'm not respecting his normals. If you don't respect Nago's normals, you will get fucked up. All you gotta do against Nago, bait him into throwing out an attack. After that, you can go ahead and go make a sandwich, use the bathroom, read a manga, read a book, watch a movie, come back, and you'll still have time to go combo him because his recovery time is insane. You throw out an attack, you can walk up to him and just start comboing him because he cannot do anything else until he recovers, and it's ridiculous. He is the fastest start. He is not the fastest, but a really fast startup on his attacks, which makes it good. However, that's why you gotta respect it. You gotta respect it, and you gotta wait for it to finish. Once he did that, you just run up to him and start comboing him. And after that, you just go to town. His blood rage is good though. You really just gotta throw out a normal and then use your super.
Oh my god. Invisible?
What? Batter up, bitch!
I love this guy.
And chances are you're gonna get a hit. You're gonna hit him or you're gonna do something. Because goddamn, his Blood Rage is really good. Just don't let it get you all the way down to low HP. If you are, you know, both at low HP and you're at 1 HP, it doesn't really matter. I think he's better with his Blood Rage if you're already at 1 HP than he is if you're normal. Yes, he can do more combos when he doesn't have his Blood Rage activated. However, he can literally normal you to death. So there's that. Next thing is we got Giovanna. Now Giovanna is going to be in B tier. I used to think she was going to be like up here maybe, but after playing with her a little bit and, you know, seeing how she works, I've never been completely overwhelmed by her. I never seen her outperform. I know she has an infinite, and that's great and all, but it's very situational, and you got to be like perfect timing and whatnot. Or maybe it's easy to do, who knows? But regardless of that, even if that's the case, you really just gotta like push block her. Once you do that, if you can outrange her, that's great. If you're playing Chipp, all you gotta do is just like back up a little bit, create some space, and then just mix her up. Anybody else could probably just outrange her. But yeah, she does have good normals. She does have good moves. However, the one thing she's lacking is more moves. I know she has that rage form, but it doesn't do much other than a little bit of damage, a little damage boost. Like, I think they should have done something more with her. A lot of people were saying that Nago was incomplete. I disagree. I think Nago is a complete character, and that's good. Giovanna feels incomplete. I could agree with that. She feels very incomplete. She feels like she's a character that still needs work. She needs something else, another move or something, because she's lacking in moves and she's just lacking. She does have a great overwhelming assault. She can definitely just overwhelm you with her attacks and pressure. But if you have enough tension, you just push block her away, you're pretty much set. You can just kind of wait it out and just don't get baited and just play it safe. But yeah. And then Anji I-NO down here, literally not in the game yet. If I were to place him in the tier list, I would say Anji's like maybe here and then I-NO's here. I played a little bit of Anji in Accent Core, just like in training mode, and from what I saw, he's good, but I mean, I would just put him here. Maybe I'm stupid and wrong, but for now I would put them down here because they are not literally playable yet, and we have nothing to base them off of. But yeah, guys, that's my tier list. Actually, let me go ahead and put it in order. So right now this is like this, but let me go ahead and switch it up and show you guys what I really truly think of the order. So give me 1 second. Okay, so this is the order I think it is going to be. This is my order of who I think from best character to worst character. And yeah, even though I main Chipp in this game, I still think he's the worst character. Just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just bad at Chipp. Maybe I just suck with him. I did win a lot of my matches, surprisingly. I did perform pretty well in a lot of my matches. It's just a lot of the matches that were super hard to do, and I won those. It felt way harder than, than necessary, because I felt like, ah, man, if only I had more range in one attack, or if only my combos were consistent, I could have gotten a combo off of that with my light punch after Alpha Blade, or my light kick after Alpha Blade, and I could have continued the combo. Because my combos are inconsistent, I have nothing else to follow up with. It's harder to do. Also, real quick, Gamma Blade, worst move in the game, garbage. It shouldn't be the way it is. You literally just throw it out and you hope for the best. Yeah, you're not supposed to throw it out. You're supposed to throw it out during combos, or you can keep him at bay. But if you hit him and you hit Chipp at the same time, that's all of your health gone. Trust me, especially if you're playing with Nago. That's all of your health gone. I've had it happen to me twice, and it hurts my soul, and it makes me feel horrible, and it makes me want to die. But anyway, this is where I would put everybody else. Ram, Leo, Potemkin, and Kai in that order. Sol, Mei, Millia, Axel, Zato in that order. Faust, Nago, and Giovanna in that order. And then Chipp is Boo Boo. Chipp is fun. He's really fun, and I like him a lot. And I do think he's good, but compared to these guys, he's not that good. I would put him up here with B, with these guys too, but I feel like, it's just, there's no point. Out of these three, he might I would say maybe he's not better than Nago. I don't think he's better than Nago. Out of these, yeah, just out of these three, he's just, yeah, I would just put him down here. That's just my own personal take on that. But yeah, guys, that is my definitive true Guilty Gear Strive tier list. If you guys liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, and subscribe. I'll be doing more Guilty Gear Strive content coming down. I'm going to be doing, like I said, the Chipp combo video coming out soon, hopefully this weekend. Some more Strive beta matches with my friend. Those are pretty funny. Hopefully you guys will check those out soon. But if you guys haven't yet subscribed, please go ahead and do so. I really appreciate it because a lot of people that watch my videos aren't subscribed, and it makes me sad, and it makes me want to poop my pants. But anyway, if you guys want to do me a favor and just click the subscribe button and like the video and all that stuff, I already said that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya!